Speedway on Saturday night. The Haldex Brakes, Hills Tire and Gas, Stroh's Express number 10 of downtown Mitch Brown. Going off 7th out of Fenwick, the Gibbons Contracting, Bob Reed Heating and Air Conditioning, Upper Canada Consultants, 14H of the Red Rocket, Jim Huppunen, and starting 8th out of Waterdown, the Mahoney Inspection Services, Stenhouse Signs and Graphics, Regional Tractor Sales number 5C of Conor Mahoney. 8 cars, 8 laps of distance, and Creative Edge Signs and Graphics Heat Race number 1. So we got 2 of the most recent winners in sprint car competition in this heat race. Jake Brown, Little Bend 110, won last Friday night here at Ohsweken. His brother, his older brother, the car number 10 of Mitch Brown, won the SOS opener down at Brighton on Saturday night. Coming to the green flag, the first of 3 qualifying heats.
So here we go on heat race number 1. Several cars in this one that weren't here last week, including Shane Ross, who falls back to second now. Jake Brown again fast in the 110. He takes over the lead for lap number 1.
So Little Bend 110 picking up where he left off, a winner 1 week ago, and all the players from last week in that feature event are in this heat race. You'll remember Mitch Brown dove in trying to make the pass on Dylan Westbrook for the lead. The 2 spun out in corner 3 and gave the win to Jake Brown.
Shane Ross was holding off Dylan Westbrook, but now he's got a handful with Mitch Brown all over his tail end as Westbrook tries to chase down the 110 of Jake Brown.
Brown across the stripe to complete another lap with Dylan Westbrook in his tire tracks as they go through corners 1 and 2. Mitch Brown gets by Shane Ross for the moment. Now gets on his horse trying to stay by the 3R of Shane Ross.
Jake Brown continues to lead here. Westbrook holding that second spot, hasn't been able to make up much ground so far as those 2 drivers run the top groove, as does third place Mitch Brown. Shane Ross running the bottom side and not finding that to be all that good for him so far, as Hoddick now draws in on the number 3.
And Todd Hoddick trying to make his way up there and get a few passing points to get by that 3R as they work it off of corner number 4. It's 2 to go, says Kyle McKenzie for the Little Bend 110.
Westbrook now switches to the bottom side, trying to make up some ground on Jake Brown, who still continues to pound that top side. Westbrook again to the bottom, making up a bit of ground as the white flag comes out.
One more trip around here in this one, brought to you by Creative Edge Signs and Graphics. Jake Brown got the checkered flag last Friday night, and he'll get another one coming off of corner number 4. Give the win to Jake Brown. Dylan Westbrook will come home second. Then it's Mitch Brown third. 4th goes to Shane Ross. 5th will be Todd Hoddick. 6th is Jim Huppunen. 7th is Conor Mahoney. And 8th will go to the number 9 of Steve Lyons.
It's going to be a nice bunch of passing points for Jake Brown, who started 4th in this one. So he might also get the Nathan Ackland State Farm Insurance Top Gun Award.
We have a gray Nissan Frontier in the parking lot. 429 3RK. Gray Nissan Frontier. 429 3RK. Your windows are open. There's the winner. Creative Edge Signs and Graphics Heat Race number 1 out of Brantford, the Little Bend 110 of Jake Brown. Second qualifying heat coming out onto the speedway, brought to you by Insta Insulation. Starting on the pole out of Thamesford in the